Naaman was a respected and powerful military commander in the kingdom of Aram. Despite his valor and victories, Naaman suffered from leprosy, a disease that isolated and afflicted him deeply. In Naaman's household was a young Israelite girl, taken captive during one of Aram's raids on Israel. This girl, serving Naaman's wife, showed remarkable compassion despite her circumstances. One day, she said to her mistress, "If only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria. He would cure him of his leprosy." Hearing this, Naaman was filled with hope. He went to his king and relayed the girl's words. The king of Aram, valuing Naaman greatly, wrote a letter to the king of Israel requesting Naaman's healing. With the letter in hand, Naaman traveled to Israel, bringing with him gifts of silver, gold, and fine clothing. When the king of Israel read the letter, he was distraught and tore his robes, exclaiming, "Am I God? Can I kill and bring back to life? Why does this man send someone to me to be cured of his leprosy? See how he is trying to pick a quarrel with me." The prophet Elisha heard of the king's distress and sent a message to him. "Why have you torn your robes? Have the man come to me, and he will know that there is a prophet in Israel." Naaman went with his horses and chariots and stopped at the door of Elisha's house. Elisha sent a messenger to him with these instructions: "Go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored, and you will be cleansed." Naaman was angry and left in a rage. He had expected a grand healing ceremony. "I thought that he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord his God, wave his hand over the spot and cure me of my leprosy. Are not Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed?" Naaman's servants approached him with gentle words. "My father, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more then, when he tells you, 'Wash and be cleansed'?" Naaman listened to his servants. He went down and dipped himself in the Jordan River 7 times, as Elisha had instructed. His flesh was restored and became clean like that of a young boy. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Naaman returned to Elisha's house. He stood before the prophet and said, "Now, I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel. Please accept now a gift from your servant." Elisha refused the gifts, saying, "As surely as the Lord lives whom I serve, I will not accept a thing." Despite Naaman's insistence, Elisha did not take anything. After Naaman left, Elisha's servant Gehazi ran after him, driven by greed. He lied to Naaman, claiming Elisha had changed his mind and asked for a talent of silver and 2 sets of clothing for 2 young prophets. Naaman gladly gave more than was requested. When Gehazi returned, Elisha confronted him. "Is this the time to take money or to accept clothes, or olive groves and vineyards, or flocks and herds, or male and female slaves? Naaman's leprosy will cling to you and to your descendants forever." Gehazi went out from Elisha's presence, his skin leprous as snow. Naaman's story is a powerful testimony of faith, humility, and the miraculous power of God through the prophet Elisha. Despite initial doubts and anger, Naaman's healing demonstrates God's grace and the importance of obedience. Gehazi's downfall serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of greed and deceit.